Hello, I hope you're all well. Welcome to another Will Predictions reading. Okay, so I got brace, brace, brace for fire. I can just see them sitting on Men in Black, sitting on a plane, and they're doing this brace positions. Oh, great, wonderful. Here we go. We are expecting fire, fire alert, fire, fire, fire. So I don't know what the heck that means. So let's get into it and see what they've got going on, especially now Mr. Bigfoot from upstairs has gone out. So that is getting worse and worse, by the way, to the point that, yet again, my son and I are going to stay in a hotel tonight just to get some peace. It's not just about them walking across the floor backwards and forwards, and heavy feet and banging. They're also late at night. Let's put it politely. How's your fathering? Very loudly, clearly exhibitionists. And it's disgusting. And I'm not approved with stuff like that, but it's disgusting to have that over your own room. Yuck. That's all I can say. Okay, yeah, well, look, peace. Peace deal, hopefully. Seeking of peace and inner wisdom, I've just heard. But what is this fire about? This is the sort of the main energy of the reading. Will. Climbing a mountain here. Fruition. Not believing something is coming to fruition. Very slow. It's got Mr. Trump having second thoughts. I also want to say a big thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Share these messages as well because they need to go out there. And to those of you returning, thank you so much. Thank you for the comments, the likes, the shares, the donations, everything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because I can keep this channel going. What else did I want to say to you? There will be another members video today as well. Please check out the Substacks. I know some of you have been on one Substack and then you've suddenly jumped and gone on the other one. But I'm going to get world predictions on all of them. So, you don't need to worry about that. Thank you very much for supporting me on there because it means a lot. I get to write again. So, thank you. Okay. Let's have a look at that one. Creation. Creating something new. And surrender. Do you know what song I've got in my head? And I've had it I had it a bit yesterday, but I had it this morning. It's that one by Dido. No, it is Dido, isn't it? English singer. But she first appeared with Eminem. And what is it? I just keep getting the line. There will be no white flag upon my door. I'm in love and I always will be. I will go down with this ship. So I don't know what that... I'm a bit like that in my life, so maybe it's a message for us not to surrender, to just keep going. Because there's a lot going on at the moment. We are in the void, in the womb. And for things that have been coming true, the Iceland volcano has erupted again. And... we've been talking about like stem cells and stuff with eggs and what have you. Well, I've discovered, read today, this morning, about my hometown, Newcastle upon Tyne, in the north of the country, that they have been doing stuff with eggs and what have you, and to try and eradicate disease, and that's because certain laws were made in the UK to enable them to do that. Still, jury's out for me on this, but I understand why, but I don't think it eradicates everything. Using 3 strands of DNA instead of just 2 to create a little human. Okay, so I'd like your comments on that. I'd be interested on that because we kept getting about them interfering with eggs and things like that. Remember, we've had that a lot. So interesting. I just heard they go much further than that. And this is what we don't like. Okay, they're doing much more than what they've allowed to come out. It's enabled them to do too much, apparently. But we'll have a look. Oh, and to the clever person who was going on about why have Spirit got you writing a card saying 6 hours when the timing doesn't matter to Spirit. Well, that's because they're trying to give us rough timings, okay? Hey, it's them, not me. Take it up with God, take it up with Source, take it up with them, not me, because I'm not very pleased with them again in a minute. So, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing on my Substack. I decided yesterday I'm going to write, if for paid members on there, the darker side of things, because my God, if I'm not going to tell you on here, but the things I have seen in the last few days. Let's just say somebody has been carrying a, how do I say this, weapon around me in the spirit world. And I have seen it very clearly because I physically see. There's definitely something going on there. So I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about the darker and angrier side, but that's only going to be for members. But I do a lot of free posts on there as well, so please head over there and check them out. I do my little LTX videos as well. I am working on putting a voiceover, but I think most of the time I want you to see the wonky weird images and see what you get from them, okay? Because I've told them to sling their chair again, so you'll only know about that if you got the Substack. Right, no, I can feel it's in this bit. Right, hermit. Somebody's being a hermit. I keep getting the Epstein files will be opened. I don't know if somebody's going to sneak them open or they're going to be leaked or whatever, but they're definitely going to be opened, and their shock revelations are still on course on this timeline. And yes, Mr. Trump, we've got a hermit transmitting Morse code. There's definitely interference in technology. More cyber attacks to come. My stomach's rumbling. Sorry. We've got a magician. Yeah, I did get your email, Sandra, about that as well. Yes, I know it's actually an engine as well, isn't it? For a it was called a plane, but there's an engine as well, Merlin engines. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but still many references to World War II, and I don't understand why. There's definitely communications coming from there. It's bizarre. This is where it gets woo-woo, but very strange. I get communications from the past and the future. I did on my alien encrypted communicator Substack, which I'm wondering now whether or not to merge with my first one. There was a lot of talk of what was I going to say to you now? A lot of visual representation of things like that. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say to you about it. That'll come back. I'm having this a lot. There's so much stress going on here. You wouldn't believe it. We've got a swarm. That's it. It was a lot about time being interfered with again. So you might want to check that out in a channeled message from some Blu-ray beings. Oh, got a tap there when I said that. That actually made me... Can you stop doing that? There's only me in here. Oh, God knows what people think, because I'm always shouting at them when I'm walking past. So this person is shooting me. Trying. And I've seen one of my guides just do this in front of me. He just puts his hand out like that, catches them, and throws it away. Trying to get through this shield of energy around me, and that's why they're doing that. I've talked about that a lot on here, Substacks everywhere, so if you want that, please go and check them out. But keeps holding the book up. So yeah, we've got a magician here. I actually cried, by the way, when I got the message from the Blu-ray beings, and I have no idea why. It may have something to do with the fact that I had headphones in, music whacked up loud. I've had to send for some noise cancelling phones. Waiting on somebody coming back to me about house stuff. That's why I can't do anything else at the minute. And they're on holiday. And I had Star Trek whacked up high on the TV, and I could still hear him walking backwards and forwards across the floor. It sounded deliberate. That's the only way I can describe it to you. So there's definitely something about distracting people, white noise, trying to interfere with these messages. And I was channeling at the time. And then I got these beings forward, and I could really see them, and it was like I knew them. It was bizarre. And then it stopped, and I went on. A swarm, definitely a swarm here. Okay, Deadly Invitation. That's the book. He wants me to drop everything and write again, because that's how he comes through. It creates a portal for him to come through. Angry. That's why they've stopped me. They've told me now. That's why I'm being stopped writing my books at the moment. Yeah, look, we've got tomorrow. Can you cope with that? Whoever was, I don't know. Okay? It's just what they do. Tomorrow's victory. Deadly Invitation. What's this Deadly Invitation? Corporate espionage? Angry? Okay. This battle isn't over. I just keep saying Mr. Trump. Mr. Orange. Explosive rhetoric. And then we've got 1930s. Something is coming forward that was discussed in the 1930s. Coming forward again. Mission of God. Myth meets truth. This one and the yellow one. Right, so we're talking about a submarine or something undercover to do with the water. China. EMP pulse. I'm seeing that come out again as well. The ripples from that. Past life. Reptilian. Russia. Secret agenda, reptilian agenda. I mean, you know what I think of the reptilian thing, but the more I see of what goes on, and I mean, I physically see it, and I see into other realms, and I physically see into other realms. Oh, anything could be at play. This stuff really exists. That's why I have to talk about it. I'm not kidding you. Other people see it too, and there are forces on the other side. I've told you, for anybody who's so worried about me, I am protected to the hilt, but they can't stop these people coming in. For some reason, they're allowed to, but they can't get through the shield. So I get all of this stuff going on around me, and these people are stitched into my aura. It's the only way I can describe it. And there are so many faces. I've even seen Odin on here. This guy with an eye patch, and they I've been very angry at them recently because they just don't seem to understand what I need, because I have to live in this life at times. They're focused on one thing, and there are other beings around me who come in, and then these three and they circle me. I can see them walking around me. Yeah, all the time. And I've actually seen my guides. I can, if I look at myself in the mirror, I can see them over me. And he's trying to get in all the time. And my guide's gone, talking away to him. And then he walks around again, tries from the back. He's doing it now. Let me know if you say anything. I am going to be doing some more as it comes into the autumn. I'm going to do some more seeing what you can see. Yeah, we've got portal, secret portal, something coming through a secret portal, reptilian. I just heard Mr. Musk is on the charge again. Failing to realise the truth. Hate and pride. Future. Gender is an issue, and we've got lightning, so some big changes coming in. And the dark one. Call from the past. This could be about this guy around me who we've got brotherhood, divide and conquer. That's why he keeps trying to come into my aura. So light workers may be suffering this as well. Okay, we'll get a couple more of these, then I want to go to the fallen ones, intermediary. Is that what you are? The light. Married to the light. Demon. Demon protector. This is funny. Massive change. Dark cloud. Expectations denied. Right, so you may be going scandal. I almost like to say it like do you know what? That perfume was amazing. My Gautier. So right, what is going on here? I think this is happening to the collective as a whole. Okay, there's a lot of disruption, divide and conquer, expectations denied. People aren't getting what they want now. Lives are changing. I can't say exponentially. Very strongly. It's you're not a protector. Okay, there's a lot of interference coming in as well. You may be finding interference in your life. We've got climate change here as well. And when they say demons, I just think they're interdimensional people. I can't say it on that level. I have seen some very strange fae things. But, you know, I tend to think I take the fear out of this demon thing because it's very religious. These are interdimensional beings that just don't happen to look like us. And they feed off certain things. They feed off energy. I mean, you've got humans that feed off, human vampires, you know, feed off energy and stuff like that. So take the fear out of it. They're just people from another place. Okay. As if we haven't got enough with people here. So we've got dark one and lightning. There are some big revelations coming through, big changes. I woke up this morning and all I could see was lightning on four corners. This image it gave me in my mind. So something is changing very fast. I heard sparks are flying. Can you tell us a bit more about that then? You want me to go here? Hot man. Ooh. Right, hang on, let's get them the right way. What is this lightning? What is the fire alert? What can you tell us about what's coming in? I just keep saying him. I don't know what he's up to. The end of something. Ten of Swords. Something is ending very fast. So I just heard like a plane. But now remember, I had all those visions of crashes. There is another one due. But there's a victory. The end has brought a victory. Makes me think of World War II and VE. I don't know what's happening. Nine of Pentacles, independence, victory unrealized. I got 7 of Wands. Competition. Look at this. I've got Mike Pence coming forward here again. We've got the Devil. So there's doubt here. Divide and conquer. The Republican Party is going to be torn apart. And it's to do with these Epstein files. They know. They already know. At least, it's always these threes. 3 people know exactly what's in those files. We've got the Queen of Pentacles as well here. The Muse's inspiration, creativity, artistry, muse. Minding a spell around it. Telling lies. Is that correct? Page of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody's writing a book about this as an expose. It could be in a newspaper. There's some sort of leak about this. It's going to cause a widespread scandal. Disrupt the government. Now they're showing me this election. Kamala Harris coming forward again. A dark one will be exposed. It's going to be some explosive rhetoric. I always say Trump in handcuffs. And I'm sorry, but I do. Don't have a go at me. It's them. I'm just the messenger. And I do not wish to be shot. Thank you very much. What else have we got? Got enough going on here. A magician, a hierophant, and a Queen of Cups. Magician. There could be somebody around you spinning a line here. Somebody's spinning a line. We've got a spin doctor here. This could be about Trump spinning a line, and I don't know if they're trying to take information out. I always remember learning about when I studied the Suez Crisis at uni, and we couldn't get all of the documents because some had disappeared. The 30-year rule, where you can expose documents after a crisis, and this was back in 2002 or 1 or something like that, and some of the documents became available, and there were ones missing. They've been taken out. So there's something like that here. Pope will speak out strongly, connected to the Epstein files. It's going to cause a bit of a debate, fiery rhetoric. There's going to be a lot of exposition. I just heard. Queen of Cups. I don't know if it's a woman coming forward to expose it. Now, do you remember a while ago we kept getting this woman coming forward to do with Trump? So somebody is. And somehow the Pope's going to get involved in all of this. Ooh, interesting. A lot of activity going to start here. Okay. Then we keep getting this magician. Somebody's pulling the wool over someone's eyes here. Being very clever at distraction. Putin distracting from peace. What is this magician up to? And why this fire alert? Why aren't you giving me more about this fire alert? Page of Swords. A harsh, clear message coming forward. A press conference. A UN press conference. We've got Netanyahu here. A King of Wands. I don't trust the King of Wands at all. I never like this card. Speaks untruths. Not giving a clear picture. Hiding. will not negotiate with peace. There's some more attacks coming up here. Harsh message from Iran, from the Ayatollah coming forward. Just a King Charles seeks a deal from something. I don't know what that is. We've got the Queen of Pentacles again. King of Wands seeks to disrupt a Queen of Pentacles. Yes. A lot of activity coming in. A lot of messages. A lot of rhetoric. Somebody crosses the border they shouldn't do in Poland. Why is no attention being paid to this? Something being brought to a halt, arrest. This could be a divorce. This could be a divorce. Rumours of a divorce for Trump. Seen that before. Magician. Nine of Pentacles, independence. There's a divorce here. There is some sort of independence. Something has come to an end. A big relationship, a high-profile relationship is coming to an end. Who's that then? I've seen Posh Spice here. Could be that. This is on the cards for Trump. This is just a matter of time. There may have been a deal struck there. I don't know, but there's definitely a separation in the White House. I know that. That's what I keep getting. But these spin doctors are coming in. Somebody's preparing for somebody advancing. I'm hearing troops advancing forward. I can hear the boots on the ground. Kings and queens and presidents. Ministers of governments. Sorry, I'm getting I can hear the take that song. When the was it Kids, which is really weird because the video is very steampunk, and they come and land on the Earth, and they all the troops come out because they think they're this could be well, not first contact. I wouldn't say it was first, but you know what I mean, contact. Because they're all boots on the ground, and they think they're going to be a hostile force, but they're not. And it's really weird. We're using steampunk cards here, and that's what. But again, these troops moving forward. A mighty battle ensues. You'll have to say that again. I'm not sure what you're trying to communicate there, please. So the tendency of World War II is taken up again. So what is this rest? Something has ended. A relationship has ended. There might be two relationships ending. It's definitely something to do with Trump. He knows his journey, consistency, illumination, cycle. So this to me would be the Chariot. Something moving forward in a different way. Expose. There's definitely somebody coming forward for expose. Mystery, depth, fear. Caused by a magician. I don't know if somebody's, apart from my stalker, but this is, and there's some stalking going on. Phone tapping. Bugging. Phone tapping. Who's been phone tapped? Lost journey. Pandora's curiosity. Somebody's opening a box and letting out. It's almost like we are creating this portal for something dark to come through, which we've talked about. A dark magician. Rebirth, transformation, duality. Having to contend with light and dark here at the moment. But there's too much dark on the earth at the moment, so that's why I'm being took me a dark one. Okay. Can you tell me anything more about any fire, whatever? The Oracle's Chalice, insight, sacrifice, revelation. Prometheus' gift. Right, I'm seeing the revolutionary soldiers again, little boy banging a drum, but I'm seeing English soldiers playing the pipe now. So what's the revolution in the UK? Got UPS going past, which means there's a message coming in, an international message. What happens in the reading is part of the reading. That's why I keep my eyes open to everything. An international message of condemnation. I don't know if Israel is about to do something else here. Rebellion, enlightenment, sacrifice. More strikes from Iran in the next 48 hours. I just keep getting incursion over the border that's not being paid attention to. Independence. An independence is threat. This is Poland. I just keep getting Poland. Fire alert, watch. And some plane going, There's something about Poland. Watch the border. This is where it starts. Watch the border. A sneak attack by Ukraine on the Kremlin. Something happens in the Kremlin. Dear me, dark one. Scandal. There's something about climate change coming in here as well. Past life, climate change. Can you tell me a little bit more? I want more on this fire, please. Can you possibly give me any more on that? I'm limited in what I can give you, but the writer. It's definitely something about journalism here, about writing a book, Mike Pence, revelations, transference, discredit. Oh, here we go, Bond villain. Maybe Elon Musk is writing a book. I don't know, but there's definitely some exposing. He is... Oh, look, NASA. Could be reference to space, I suppose, but we do have these interdimensional interlopers that are trying to take over, but, gets too woo-woo for some people, so confront. There's something connection with NASA and Elon Musk. He's trying to discredit it, something like that. Now we've got angels. False accusations, executive orders, London calling, which was what they used to say in the war. It was the radio station that used to go out. It was famous. It was London calling. Ghost, fear. Look at this one. Eisenhower. So this is basically, right, and if this is too woo-woo, I apologise to you people who don't like that, but unfortunately it's all part of the message. But we've talked about how there are people coming in, interloping, walking amongst us from other dimensions, other planets. Eisenhower knew about this. A lot of people knew about it. Kennedy, I'm told, knew about this. And there's a lot of disruption, dividing and conquering. There's a war being fought on this planet. There's an invasion. if you like, in a sort of odd way. Obviously not, blatantly obvious, but preparing the path for an invasion, as in these interlopers coming through, trying to disrupt everything, cause divide and conquer, cause mayhem, get us to destroy ourselves off the planet so they can move in. Okay, and this is what they continuously keep warning us about. And this is why they refer to World War II as well, because there was something going on there. Okay, now I was reading something the other day about that as well, but oh, definitely. I've been shown images of people, I'm freezing cold. What's around me? But angelics, people, and their roles in World War II to try and keep the balance. We can't see it all, but it is happening. And what they want us to do is to go with nuclear weapons and start fighting amongst ourselves. And all these things that are happening now are the precursors to that. Okay? And this Eisenhower's warning about it all the time from the other side. So, okay. What else have we got? Past life. Eisenhower from a past life. Right. One day. I've got Japan. Because I can. So I don't know what Japan's up to. Oh, Monica, you, I think it was you about the Angela thing, which we'll get. Oh, look, we've got fire alert here as well. Not Anglia, definitely not. It was a dot. And I know it's the password for women who, or anyone who is having trouble with someone, in a bar or whatever. It's the code word, I know that. But that's not what I'm getting. It's some sort of system. A.N. But there's no E-L-A, it's just L-E. So it's some sort of system. But there's a fire alert here. So there's some fires being set. Hybrid warfare. So this could be from Russia. There's something about wildfires spreading across Japan as well. I don't know what that's about. But yeah. Oh, I keep hitting this microphone. Sorry. So yeah. There's definitely storms coming in. At least 4. Do you know what I'm saying? This place is just, when the universe is trying to tell you something really strongly. There are 2 people that have just come out there. I don't know who they are, and they look really shady. They could be totally innocent, but they look shady, and there's a lot of different people going backwards and forwards. Now, what happens in the reading is part of the reading. There's definitely some phone tapping going on. I keep getting that. Somebody, I don't know, stealing some. I don't even get that with them. Just shady. Watching, not even stalking, watching. Could be police or anything. There's definitely somebody watching Trump. There's also somebody plotting, watching times of what he's doing and other people. There's another list I keep hearing. That possible attempt at an aliven with Mr. Orange is possible still. Keeps coming back on the timeline. I don't care what you think of anybody. You shouldn't be doing things like that. It's bloody terrible. Yeah, that's not the way to handle things. It's ridiculous and just not on. And fire alert. There's some sort of fire. I can hear the flames. It could be anger, because I'm saying that I'm getting a lot of visual images, and they do TV. I wish I could show you on that movie Clue with, is it Mrs. White? She's all in black with her hair. She's very prim and proper and very together. And then at the end, she's saying she was so angry about something. She says, I was so angry. Flames are coming out of my head. Flames. So it could be that. I've been there quite a lot recently. because of delays. But this is definitely storms fire alert. Somebody could be very angry, and they're coming forward. There's definitely an assassination attempt here. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. Hopefully they can get off the timeline. There's something happening. It could be happening in Japan. I don't know. We've got something going on in Japan, and we've got Mr. Orange, and there's definitely something that's going to cause fire. We've got the Epstein files that will be leaked, or something coming out here. A lot going on, so be careful. There will be another eruption. I'm seeing tremors, ground, San Francisco shaking again within 2 weeks, sooner rather than later. 6. So I'm seeing rock fall come down and a split in a road. Okay, let's get some final. Right, hang on. No, these ones. All right. I'm gonna go and get my hair done and go out to Stratford again and the hotel. It's a lovely place. So looking forward to that. Peace. Oh, it's really peaceful out there. There's something about peace. You could be having your peace shattered. Well, lucky they've gone out. So I always worry. I wait to put the microphone on. It's that bad at times. Help me. Somebody not being helped. Harvest. There's a lot of green on here. This could be earth stuff, climate, I don't know. Help me. We've even got a dog one on here when we look. This person. Oh, this is really dark. I don't like it. I don't like it when they give me dark stuff. This person who is writing this list and the misdemeanors of all of these people that it wants to correct, just like that guy with those other murders. But they caught him. And I was right about where they would catch him, actually, which is, well, not me. They were right. They feel like they're possessed, or they believe they're being directed in what they do. Harvest. Bringing in the harvest. This is really effing dark. I don't like it. Curse. And these cards never actually come up with real darkness. I know they're horror stuff and they're movies, but they never come up with that. So it's really weird. I've had it from other cards instead, but a curse. Curse to do this. Can you not put that in my face? Called to do this. From somewhere deep. That is really dark. Called from the other side. The deep. Circling like a shark. This is like a bloody hitman. That's what I keep saying. And I'm seeing somebody standing there, putting on the silencer. Black suit. Oh God, I think I want to stop that. I just heard you are protected. Children of the night. Ooh. Just told you need to be careful here. I need to stop now. Is somebody stalking certain leaders, certain people, for misdemeanors? I don't know if it's going to show themselves. Definitely fire alert. We've got some wildfires. There's something going on in Japan. I don't know if there's an assassination in Japan of a political leader. No, that's happened before, hasn't it? Was it Japan? Yeah. And there's this prowler around Mr. Orange and other leaders. I'm seeing Starmer as well. Certain people are on alert. So it could be Iranian. We haven't got confirmation on that. I don't know. To do with Starmer. There are definitely people. Why am I connecting into... I don't want to connect. There are people who are... This could be a collective of people. But there are definitely people who are... Oh no, I work alone. I always keep getting Navy. I am alone. Somebody works alone. And one prowling around Trump does. Let's hope his team are up to it this time. But there are other leaders, and there's something going on. There's something big going on in Japan. There's something to do with fire. Watch the fire. It's definitely some sort of hitman thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because that's getting a bit... The writer. The writer of the Times. What, not the Times? No. The writer of the Times wishes to change time. And this is how he does it. That's important. It comes out. Definitely prowling, stalking the wolf at the door. Aiming at the heart. Oh God, you see a face appearing in there. Don't know if you can say it. By the light of the moon. So I'm seeing big, I'm seeing this, and somebody's got a black and they're just cloak, putting it over something. Hiding something. There's definitely, I can feel it brewing. Oh, that's weird. Why am I looking at that one? I've got Aries, which is a fire sign. This person may be in Aries. Okay. I am going to leave it there. I think that's quite enough. And yeah, I shall see you next time. Please check out the Substacks if you want to know more about. I'll see if I can get any more on there. I'm going to write that when I'm getting my hair coloured. Oh, my life is just so wild. Oh dear, stop doing that. You see, he hovers around here, but they're over. I don't know how they're standing being there because I'm so angry at them. I keep telling them, you can go, just leave. But they won't. And when I get angry about it, they bring me back from the anger because it's him stirring me up. There's something about a call. I've got the song in my head hanging on the telephone. You know, they always say, excuse me, losing my voice now. They always say stop and then they give me a couple more, so you should always hang in to the end if you can. Yeah, we've definitely got fire here. And storms. You got Massachusetts. A fire alert in Massachusetts. I'm seeing guns. I keep seeing a militia there. Pennsylvania as well. There's definitely stuff about revolutions. I was listening to somebody the other day because, and somebody said it to me on here, the planets have aligned at the same time as what they did when the American Revolution happened and the French Revolution. And there's definitely, I got told the other day, I've been told a few times last year, there's going to be some sort of revolution within a couple of months. And a lot of people are saying September, October. But I got a lot of, and there is, blood could be shed here, put it this way. I keep saying them. Now I'm saying the blue coats. So there's something happening in the UK, revolutionary, and there's something happening in the US. And I keep getting that. Won't stop. Yeah, I've just seen my guy go to this guy. He doesn't. See, he keeps pushing me every time. He can push me. Can't do anything else. Ooh. See, my fingers tap now. I usually do that when I'm pressing anger. But I'm not sure what it is. I'm agitated. And that's what he does. So, and he's very real. He's very, very real. And he does some things that, I can't talk about. But anyway, he's reptilian, draconian, whatever it is. I don't know. But there are so many people here. Do not worry about me. It is just pushing energy at me. Okay. And he's blocked. I can feel his frustration because he can't get through. Okay. I'm not married to you. He's putting a gold ring. Just laugh at him. It's because I was connected to him in a past life. So some of this has come into play here. And it's directly connected. I don't quite know how yet, but, we get a piece of the puzzle. But definitely things to watch out for. And stay safe. But there's definitely revolutionary. There are definitely going to be big clashes at some point. I've been predicting that earlier in the year. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, God, look. Dark period coming. And fire. Now, I did see, remember, that dark wall I saw in November last year. A vision that terrified me. Remember, there's always a door out. You can find a door out into the light again. Remember that. And what was the other thing? And then I saw this black. It was in dark black forest with all this fire around. That guy stand there. He is involved with other people trying to do things in this world, just trying to divide us. So I know it's a bit woo-woo for some, but look, they are shoving it home at me. So something's coming. It could be this afternoon. I'm really hoping it's not another argument for me. It's not you, Sarah. It's not you. But there's fire. There could be a ship as well. Then sea battle, navy. There's a tap there. Could be the Houthis. No. Black Sea. Watch the Black Sea. There's definitely fire on a ship, possibly fire alert on a ship. I'm just seeing fire everywhere because fire is this big symbolism of destruction, not cleansing this time. Lots of fire. You may be seeing things about fire, seeing symbols for fire, nuclear stuff, whatever. They're trying to drive something home here. There is a fire alert. Fire of nuclear weapons. Can you hear my voice going now? It's because they're trying to block me. Excuse me. So we are the water. We can put it out. Okay. I'm being told. Okay. I shall see you next time. As I said on Red Dwarf, and that's what they've just given me. Shakespeare, it's over. Oh, dear. I love Rimmer. All right, take care of yourselves and stay safe. Keep the faith. Remember, the change within changes outside. All right, we've all got to keep working on that. There may be some fiery arguments for you coming up as well, and it's all part of what's going on out there, and vice versa. Okay, but stay the course, keep your faith, and believe in yourself always, says she who has trouble, but we'll keep trying. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Check out the members video, the Substacks, and is there anything else? If you want a personal reading with me, details are in the description. All right, take care of yourself. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.